Iran offers $20 reward to citizens who can report underground crypto miners. Oh, what's this little pop-up ad, which is probably a scam? Boom, gone, out of sight, out of mind. But ooh, $20. Ooh, like when I first saw that, I was like going, huh, that seems very low compared to I just covered the article on Uniswap offering $2.35 million. But then after I saw that, I was like, okay, wait a minute, Iran's a whole other country out there. Like, what is their usually like cost average? So I had to definitely look that up, and yeah, it's definitely a lot cheaper. Like the cost of living, like let's see, a family of four is just estimated at around $1,250 without rent. Like that's being able to cover a family of four for just that little. Sure, it's not covering rent, but I wonder what the rent is out there. That's still less than my rent alone, and that's just me living on my own. Let's see, I believe they even said like food prices, or let's see, McDonald's pricing is like $4. Like here in America, it's like $10 already just for one person. Local cheese, $1.74 pound. What? Oh my gosh, cheese is so expensive. So yeah, Iran is pretty. Yeah, so I guess $20 will go a long way. But will you do it? Is this really a crypto mining problem with their country, or is it more of just an energy, just grid situation they got on their hand? They're trying to point the finger. Well, I don't know. But let's go over this article, learn a little bit more about this offer. So, a serious power crisis is what Iran is currently going through, and an unprecedented heat wave only serves to further deteriorate the situation in a bizarre bid to crack down on the issue. The government of Iran has just announced a $20 bounty for citizens to act as informants on illegal cryptocurrency mining operations within the country. One state run electricity company has already started this campaign, Tavanir, and it fights the unauthorized consumption of subsidized electricity, which officials say contributes to the ongoing power shortages hounding the country. Now, heat wave and power shortages are happening. The current heat wave has pushed temperatures into Iran at a scorching 49.7 degrees Celsius or 121 degrees Fahrenheit. Ugh, nasty. That's the hottest periods that have hit in 50 years. Now, this brought about rampant power outages, which affected daily life and industrial production. Chief executive of Tavanir, Mustafa Rajabi Mashadi, now says that the illegal miners are just taking advantage of the situation and consuming a lot of electricity without authorization. He said that these operations were not just small, they consume electricity equivalent to the requirement of an entire province, putting unbearable pressure to the national grid. Now, here's the chart showcasing Iran's share of Bitcoin mining, estimates based on data collected, and the estimate based on the total Bitcoin mining power, which landed there. Now, the Iranian government has banned cryptocurrency mining before in 2021, citing the same concerns about consuming a huge volume of energy. It later lifted the ban, at least partially because of economic pressure from U.S. sanctions. Now, with the grid under strain, officials are taking an even harder stance. They feel that incentivizing members of the public to turn into illegal miners could help alleviate some of the pressure on the electricity. No, I'm not sure about that. But the bounty system is that this new bounty system will pay 1 million tomon for information leading to the confiscation of the unauthorized mining operation and its hardware. Now, according to reports, the financial incentive is supposed to encourage citizens to act against illegal miners who often set up shop in public facilities like schools and mosques and locations that benefit from subsidized electricity and were therefore prime targets for the unauthorized mining setup. Now, reports also have it that more than 230,000 illegal mining devices have already been seized, consuming 800 to 900 megawatts of power. Now, to put that in perspective, local authorities compared the consumption of Markazi province's electricity needs and highlighted that providing this much electricity would require the construction of new 1,300 megawatt power plants. Now, the broader implications of this, the Iranian government is clamping down on the illegal mining of cryptocurrency as part of a larger approach to managing the nation's energy resources properly. Much as crypto mining might be highly rewarding, it has serious implications for energy use and environmental sustainability. Now, some critics argue that targeting cryptocurrency mining as a prime cause for the shortfall in power supply is totally misplaced. Some experts find the real problem in grid mismanagement and the huge investments that are required for it. Now, crypto mining has had a boom in Iran over the past few years thanks to abundant natural gas and electricity. Yet, crypto mining has created a complex relationship with cryptocurrency that empowers the country to bypass sanctions on one hand and overload its power supply on the other. So, yeah, I think they should really just take a lesson from Texas on how it's actually helping stabilize their energy grid. because like we've seen it at times of cold times, extreme cold weather, extreme heat. Like these miners can just shut down their miners and for like a brief amount of time when they need it, and that excess energy gets distributed. But if they can just, they can just work on that with their citizens, I'm sure they'd be just fine. So they just should be pointing the fingers there. But that's Iran offering $20 to every citizen who reports on them.